shoe. It is January 16th today, 2014, and we're back here in the studio. I wanted to show you a really cool technique that I don't think I've seen anyplace else. I'm sure there are people that are doing it, but in case you haven't seen it before, this technique uses edible paper, which is the stuff that they print edible images on to put on top of cakes, you know, like kids' faces or a team picture or different things like that. I had this idea at the end of last year. It was my niece's birthday, and I wanted to get some edible snowflakes that were really delicate for her cake, and I had one of these Martha Stewart paper punches, and they come in so many amazing designs. You can get these singles that cut out one little piece of a design, and you can get these that actually fold out, and you can continue from where you left off and make long strings of lace or whatever the design may be. And other companies make them as well, but my particular ones happen to be Martha Stewart ones. You can get them at Michael's. I believe Martha Stewart might be exclusive with Michael's, but I've also seen some random ones at places like Tuesday Morning and stuff like that. So if you're interested in using these things in a new way, please keep watching. So really, it's probably the simplest technique you could ever demonstrate on a video. But all you do is, say for instance, if you wanted to make a snowflake, you take your edible image paper, and it has a matte side and a shiny side. I believe the shiny side is what they print on. I don't actually do edible image printing for the tops of cakes because I pipe designs myself or hand paint them. But if you have this in your shop, or if you're looking for it, you'll know you have the right thing when you see that it's shiny on one side and kind of bumpy on the other side, which you could actually use to your advantage, I guess, depending on what you're punching. So really, all the equipment that you need to do this technique is right here in front of you. Actually, you just need to choose one of them. And I'm just going to demonstrate how well it works with these cutters. What you do is you line up the cutter, slide the paper inside, and just press down. You see your beautiful snowflake falls out. I just love the way they just fall out so simply. They are delicate. You might want to use a tool to pick them up, but some things that you could do with these are just use them as is. If you're using a colored fondant or a colored buttercream, this white would stand out beautifully against that. Or you could also add like little tiny edible gems to the center. So these Martha Stewart ones that fold out are really great as well, because you can make, as I said, a long piece of trim to wrap around the side of a cake. The way these work is they have these pictures on the sides to show you how the design would continue. This is where the actual cutter is, and you would just line your paper up, usually with the corner, and punch that out. Okay, see how pretty that is, and you get this beautiful border on the side and everything. So to make a continuous line of this design, you slide the paper in and match up the design with this picture on the side. I'm trying to do it for the camera, so I'm not sure I've got it perfectly lined up, but you would do it more perfectly. And I think I'm pretty close there. And just stamp again. Look at that. That is just amazing to me. And we'll do it one more time just to finish this edge of the paper up. Line it up with the oh, there we go, right there. Line it up with the design and stamp again. Okay, I'll set that aside, and then you see what a pretty lace we've created here, and that's all so sharp and amazing. And the fact that it's also edible just thrills me. Let me just show you up against a firm surface. This is just a clipboard I had hanging around. But you could pretend that this is the side of maybe a square cake, and you could use it as a trim down along the bottom, along the top. You could flip it over and have it, just cut it with just your kitchen scissors, cut across it, and use it as a trim down along the bottom of a cake. And then the embellishments are endless. You could overpipe this to make it have more dimension and look more like real lace. I feel like the applications are just mind-boggling, and I can't wait to do a little bit more of this coming year. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you do, thumbs up to the video. Please subscribe. I'm really looking forward to watching this channel grow. It's already growing so much. I've made some new friends already. It's so great. Oh, that reminds me, a couple of really sweet people found me on Facebook and made some really nice comments about my eye makeup. And it's funny because I do follow a couple of ladies here on YouTube who do makeup and sort of beauty vlogs. One of my favorites is Emily Noel. And she has two channels actually. Emily Noel, I think 83, and her new one, Beauty Broadcast Express. And she had done, this is for the couple of ladies who were so sweet and asked about my eye makeup. I don't know how you can even see it on my terrible video and my terrible lights, but that's so sweet. But I did follow Emily Noel's tutorial that she gave for this Maybelline Quad. It is, I believe it's the chocolate something or other, let me see, Designer Chocolates. She has a really great video, a tutorial on a look using this, which I tried to copy, and just very quickly though. I do need to work on my technique, but in that video and in this one, I'm using this Maybelline Designer Chocolates. And again, I'll link the video that she did, the tutorial, below if you're interested in that. If you try this technique and you do a really cool cake with it, please share it with me. You can share it on Twitter. I'm Shoe Baker there. On Facebook, just look for Shoe Cake Studio. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.